Read and write can change the color of the screen of the documents as you're using them. You access that again with the toolbar open at the top with all its options. Click on screen masking. Then you have a mini taskbar that opens up here, which you can move around the screen as where you want to. Obviously the on-off button switches screen masking on and off, but you want the cog for settings. So click on the cog and then it brings up various options. Read and write allows you to underline and highlight in color words and lines as you're typing them, but also allows you to highlight and change the color of the screen and areas of the screen as you're reading too. So the options you've got: underline typing line. So when you're typing, it will underline in a color the line that you're currently typing. Tint the typing line, so it will highlight the line as you're typing it, so you can see that line in color. And the other three options here are for when you're reading. So you can have an underline cursor where it will just underline where the line is, and you can use the cursor to drag that around. So a tiny line underneath the line that you're reading. And then the two main options are either change the page color or tint the whole screen. One will just change the color of the document you're reading. The other will change the screen, including all the options and taskbars and so on. So let's have a quick look at change the page color first. So when you've decided which one it is that you wish to do, click on it and it'll have the purple box around it. Then you can scroll down and you can then pick the color that you'd like it to change. So let's have blue. These are the standard colors, but you can click on advanced colors and pick particular shades if you wish to. So let's have blue, and that will then change the color of the documents that we're reading to that. Click on the X will allow me to close that down, so you can see it's changed the color of that document. If you wish to go in and change that, click on the cog again on the mini taskbar, and that will run it again and bring that up, and you can change the color to one of the colors. You can also use the drag bar there to change the color of the surroundings as well. So you can have the surroundings the same color, or you can just leave it so it's just the document. That's just changing the page color. You can tint the whole screen if you wish to. So let's just switch that off, and then you can see tinting the whole screen. So what we have is we have the whole screen then highlighted. So again, if you scroll down, you can pick the color that you've got, pick the orange color, how dark or how light you want it. You can drag the bar and it will do that. And then you've got various options about a reading ruler, which I'll come to in a second. So that's changing everything. All the option menus are now changed to the color that you've chosen. You can go back into the options again, and you have an additional option with this where if you wish to, you can also add a reading ruler. And what a reading ruler will do, picking the color again, let's pick the same color, but let's make it slightly darker. Pick the height and only out that one. So then what you can do is you can then have the color of the screen, one color, but you can also have the same color, slightly darker, slightly lighter, or a completely different color that you can then use the mouse to drag down, and you can see that that is highlighting the line as you can then read it, which then allows you to be able to select that. And of course, since it's the software, it also allows you to click on play, so you can play the text and have the text read back to you as well. So the options up here will still work, and you can have the information read back. And when you wish to switch it off, the on-off button will switch the screen masking off. Thank you for watching and listening.